Hello everyone, it's my pleasure having you once again on Citizens Dialogue here on First Next News Port Harcourt. I remain your humble host, Kings Ojalo. This is the time where I will be discussing and giving you some analytical political emphasis in Nigeria. Sit back, relax while you enjoy the show. Now, without not wasting much of our time, let me take you to our first discussion segment on this show. Now, we'll be looking at a word from Pat Otomi. Now, he made a statement saying Nigeria must not continue to tolerate presidency that needs medical attention, and that is coming from Pat Otomi. Now, he made this statement because of the health situation affecting most of our politicians, presidents, governors, and thereabouts, which he came out clear to warn Nigeria against electing such people into power. Now, he made some statement. He said that institution or social concessions to prevent individual older than 70 years from running for executive position. Yes, that was one of the statements which he made, telling Nigerians from restraining individuals who are coming into power above that age. We're talking about age 70, 80, and thereabouts. Now, what are the key details of this statement? Now, during the interview, he urged Nigeria's executive leaders increasing become retirement home where the state of use primarily to fund the medical care or healed leaders. Now, looking at the fiscal costs, he emphasized that maintaining unhealthy leaders come at a great expenses to the Nigeria taxpayers who receive super service in return. Now, he is urging Nigerians that most of these individuals who are coming into power who has health issues might use tax funds and other funds meant for public uses for their health issues. So, which is why he's using this medium to urge Nigerians to refrain from electing leaders who has health issues, most especially those above 70, 80, and thereabouts. Now, he also talked about government in absentia. Now, what does he mean? He criticized both the previous administration, that is, we're talking about the life of late President Buhari, and the current administration, we're talking about the life of our current President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for operating as government in absentia leaders due to physical illness. Now, looking at the life of the previous administration and president, that is, talking about the life of President Buhari, late Buhari, we could recall most of his occasions where he was flown abroad for treatment and thereabouts, which has also, brought one or two misunderstandings in the political affairs of Nigeria. And also, he spoke about the current administration, whereby the president also follows suit in health issues. Now, he has used that as a medium to make Nigeria to be aware of the next coming presidency in 2027. How do we want our president, our next representative to be when in leadership? Now, let's look at some contents and broader political implications. Now, in 2027 race, this remark considered with Peter Obi's recent move to the African Democratic Party, which is the ADC coalition for 2027 election. Otomi affirmed that Obi would run for president and stated he would walk away from Obi's corner if he accepts to be a vice presidential slot instead. Now, what is he trying to talk about? He has mandated the former Anambra State governor, which is the life of Peter Obi, who has emerged into the ADC party for presidency chances coming 2027. And he also said something which has shocked most Nigerians, saying that if the presidential aspirant who just came into ADC party emerge as vice to anyone, he is going to sideline him, which is he won't be in support of that aspect. Now, to summarize all of that, he is trying to say that the presidential aspirant, that is the life of former Anambra State governor, is the favorable choice for Nigeria in coming 2027. Now, let's go to reactions of this statement made by Pat Otome. Now, some political figures, including ADC chieftains, have urged Otome to calm down, suggesting that focus should remain on party building and candidate fitness for 2027. Now, most of the politicians and high-profile figures in that party are letting the economic and political figure to calm down in his statement that this is the time to build the party system rather than trying to give critics to age-wise and also to health issues in individuals running for political party. We will be going on a short break. When I return, I will be giving you the rest of the story and statistics. Sit back, relax while we go on this break. Welcome back. Without not wasting much of our time, I will be analyzing the last phase of this segment. Fubara defection invalid, says by the APC chieftain. We're talking about the life of Tony Cole. Now, recently, Tony Cole, the 2023 APC governorship candidate for Rivers State, publicly challenged the validity of Governor Fubara defection to the All Progressive Congress APC following the recent defection. Now, the APC chieftain has come out to say or to criticize the governor in his decamping to the All Progressive Party as illegal, citing that he did not take the proper means or measures in coming to the APC. Now, I will be giving you some disputes, leadership dispute, and also invalid conception. Now, looking at the invalid conception, Cole insists that the APC faction that welcomed Governor Fubara, led by Tony Okocha, is not recognized by law. He urged that a standing court judgment has nullified the process that established the Okocha-led caretaker committee, making all its action, including accepting Fubara defection, illegal. Now, he is stating that the process in which the governor emerged into the party as an illegal means, which was conducted by one of the chieftains as well, by the name Tony Okocha, saying that it was not recognized by law and an illegal move in bringing in the governor into the party system. Now, what are the leadership disputes in this occasion? Why a sitting governor typically became a party leader in their state, contend this cannot apply to Fubara because he joined through an illegal structure. Now, we can recall that there are laws and bodies which safeguard means on the campaign to any political party. But thereabout, the leadership of the current ABC state in Nigeria has been brought to book by one of the chieftains of the APC, Tony Cole, saying that there was no judicial backing by the acceptance of Governor Fubara into the APC party here in Rivers State. Now, we also have the means of switching. How did the switch came about rather? Now, the Governor Fubara officially defected from the PDP to the APC in late December. Yes, we could recall how the governor decamped to the APC. Now, he cited that overwhelming support from President Bola Tinubu during his opening political crisis as a primary reason for his move. Now, that is coming from the governor, how the camp was using that by appreciation to the president of helping solving crisis politically in Rivers State. We could recall where Rivers State had an emergency ruling which affected the suspension of the governor of the state. Now, he has come out to say the campaign to the APC is a medium of appreciating the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on settling disputes and also political crisis within the state. Now, let's look at some key factors in this regard. Now, Tony Okocha, one of the APC caretaker and chairman, recognized by the APC national body, Okocha received Fubara and hailed his defection as a patriotic move for the state. Yes, that is one of the caretaker and also a chieftaincy in that party who came out and accepted the governor into the party system, which is the APC, and saying it is a patriotic move for the state. Now, we could also remember that the governor was in a political party called the PDP, but now the caretaker of the APC has made mention that the move of the governor to the APC is a patriotic move for the state well-being. Now, what is let's mention some emphasis on the chieftain of the party, which is the life of Toyiku and Emeka Beke, who said these factions released on court ruling that restrained the Emeka Beke-led executive committee, claiming that Okocha leadership is a sham, and also described himself as an alternative within the APC for future election. Now, that is coming from also the APC chieftain, saying that the move of Okocha, Tony Okocha, is nothing but a sham in the process of bringing in the governor into the party system. Now, what are the reaction of the FCT minister, who is known to be one of the prominent person in the state? Now, although now in the same party, the rev between the Wike and Fubara persists, who suggests that Fubara is governor by title. Only a real power in the state has shifted due to influence of Wike loyalists in the state. Now, that is all I have for you on this segment on Citizens Dialogue. I am Kings Ojalo. It's a bye for now.